All right, I'm here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something that is gets kind of popular on the internet these days. Is these videos of car accidents and motorcycle accidents, and some of them are quite traumatic. So one that we often see on the internet, especially on Tumblr and Google Plus, are these motorcycle accidents. They're spinning out of control. They're going really fast. So, David, what are some of the most dangerous motorcycle accidents that you've seen in dealing with personal injuries?
Uh, the most dangerous motorcycle accidents that I've kind of come across with are situations where the operator of the motorcycle is, in short, not visible. And the reason for that is a lot of times, for example, vehicles making a left turn, they're not expecting a motorcycle to come through, or they may look and they don't see the motorcycle because it's smaller than a vehicle. So they think, okay, it's reasonable for me to go, and they make a turn, and all of a sudden they hit the motorcycle. Sometimes also we've had dangerous motorcycle situations where motorcycles can kind of, if you've seen them, everybody's seen them right along the lane, and cars are not accounting for those motorcyclists. So again, in a left turn lane, they cause a collision. And unfortunately, with motorcycles, unlike vehicles where we're sitting in a car, we're got our seat belts, we're protected, the motorcyclists, all they have is basically their helmet. That's all they have to protect them. Whereas when you're sitting in a car, you got the metals, everything to protect the entire body. With the motorcyclists, if they get hit, they either get ejected, and a lot of times off their motorcycles, they land onto the pavement, which can cause serious injuries. Some other serious dangerous motorcycles accidents that I've seen is in a vehicle. If you're driving down the road, there's a pothole, you hit it, you may damage your rim, you may pop a tire. But in a motorcycle, depending on how fast you're going and whether you're able to regain control of your motorcycle, if you hit a pothole, I mean, that can cause the occupant of the motorcycle to just get airlifted or lose control of their motorcycle. And a lot of times, unfortunately, like I said, they'll either crash or they'll hit the ground, or I've seen some cases people get catapulted off their motorcycles and they'll hit objects on the roadway. It could be a tree or it could be a sign or something like that. So unfortunately, when you have dangerous motorcycle accidents like the ones we're talking about, serious injuries happen, and they're unfortunate. A lot of times I've also seen that people will come as motorcyclists as client to me and say that the defendant ran into me, and we take the deposition of the defendant. We'll say, well, what happened? It's like, well, I just didn't see him. I wasn't expecting him. That's the other thing, is a lot of times motorcycles are somewhat in a blind spot, which when drivers don't see them, they don't make sure that if they're there or not to watch out for them. They just make a lane change and wipe out and cause serious injuries.
Absolutely. So if you have been in a motorcycle accident, hopefully not one of the most dangerous ones, please feel free to call or contact the law offices of David Azizi. You will find the phone number both in the YouTube video above as well as below in the information. And thank you for your time, David.
All right, thank you.